morning, everybody. It is great to see you from Asheboro, North Carolina, the North Carolina Zoo, right smack dab in the middle of the state. We thought we'd do something a little bit different today. We're going to take you on a tour of the desert habitat, talk about a little bit of the animal care stuff that we do, talk about sort of conservation efforts, and introduce you to some of the really neat animals that are found here. My name is Steve. I'm an educator here at the North Carolina Zoo. Who's behind the camera?
Megan.
It's great to see you. We're going to go into the Magnum Desert Dome at the North Carolina Zoo. Ready to join us? Let's make this happen. Come on.
Oh, wait.
What?
What are you standing on? It looks like look at your hair.
I can't.
That's funny.
Actually, one of the reasons we wanted to come in to show you the desert is that it's not hot. It's just not. These really cool grates are shooting up nice cool air. So on a hot day, it's comfortable in the desert. On a cool day, it's comfortable in the desert. It's not desert heat. So yeah, when you come, make sure you don't skip the desert just because you think it's hot, because it's not. Huh, that rhymes. Hot and not.
Proud of you. Good job.
Thank you. This is one of our open top herp habitats.
Ooh.
You know what a herp habitat is?
Well, I think I see some herps, so maybe it's their home?
Yes.
Okay.
Herps are reptiles and amphibians. And here on the right hand, let me look on your hand,
Yep.
kind of look over your short, yep. On the right hand side is our plated lizards, giant plated lizard. I wonder where we get the name plated.
Don't say it. I was going to say something about a dinner plate and he fits on it, but I don't know.
So no, let me come forward with that and say that it's
Okay.
they have really hard scales on their black, like plate armor.
Oh, okay.
So they're protected.
Yeah, maybe I'm just hungry. I was thinking dinner plates.
And then next to him is a Eurymastix. They are oftentimes in the pet trade, but digital friends, do me a huge favor. If you're going to go beyond a cat, beyond a dog, you've got to do a lot of research. Please don't say, oh, it's just a lizard. There's so much that goes into their care. Let's show you a couple things. If we can, maybe we might not be able to show you the lights and all, but there is certain lighting for them, UV lighting, that you've got to take into account. There are basking spots, places for them to be warm. There is also enough space for them to get out of the basking and cool off. So there's like a zone of temperatures within their habitats. Maybe there's a moisture requirement for some of these animals. So there's a lot of research that you need to do if you're going beyond birds or cats and dogs. And even with cats and dogs, you need to know what you get yourself into.
I found a rock
Where's the rock?
under the tree stump.
I bet that rock will move.
You think so?
Uh-huh. Eventually. Dear friends, what do you see? What do you see? The rock is very dusty.
He's got littler rocks coming out from the big rock.
Yes, he does. Very flat looking. This is a pancake tortoise. And it's a tortoise doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Stay still and kind of sort of wedge itself in. It's called a pancake tortoise. Their shell is actually very movable. It's very flexible. They're very quick little tortoises.
Oh, he's moving.
And they can wedge themselves in between rocks and other spaces. Pancake tortoise. The North Carolina Zoo's Animal Ambassador section has some pancake tortoises, so maybe you've seen them on programs during an in-person visit to the zoo. This habitat really neat. Wide open at the top, you can look straight in. Has some plant material in it. We're trying to hide some of the heat lamps, trying to hide some of the UV lamps. So they're up underneath pieces of broken pottery, for example, or inside a log, or tucked inside one of these little cave-like niches. Herps in the desert habitat. So when you're visiting the desert, keep an eye inside habitats and outside habitats. Megan is showing you an amazing shot of one of our Vanderdeck Hornbills. And can you see the one to the left there, Megan? Oh, there you go. You're ahead of the game there, Megan. Oh, where'd you go?
There we go.
Poor Megan's got to figure out through the shot itself. So yeah, keep your eyes out when you're in the desert for animals in the habitats like the Vanderdeckens that you see here, Vanderdeck Hornbill. And then outside of the habitats, you'll also find a lot of free flight birds flitting around. There's emerald starlings. I believe there's a red-capped cardinal, I think they call them. There are golden Tibetas, an orb-weaving bird. Some lot of really pretty birds just flitting around the desert itself. Maybe we'll catch one here in a little bit. Tibetan golden weaver, we're in the desert habitat of the North Carolina Zoo. How do you provide enrichment for birds sometimes? We can do puzzles, that's awesome. We can feed at different times, okay, that's cool. What about in the desert, we provide free flight opportunities and opportunities for a lot of birds to be living together. That's another form of enrichment. It's more of a social enrichment that we're able to provide because of the space at the North Carolina Zoo to many different species found throughout. At the desert habitat, we have several different species of free flight birds that are all throughout the entire dome. You really have to pay attention to where they are. But there's feed stations throughout. There's a great example of a feed station Megan is showing you. Well, I don't recognize that bird. That's kind of cool. Look how pretty. Gotta be a starling of some sort, maybe. So there's feed stations throughout. There's interactions between different species of birds. Some really cool ways to provide enrichment in different ways to our feathered friends. Of course, we have to show some of the desert plants in the desert habitat in the Magnum Dome of the North Carolina Zoo.
But Steve, this isn't a plant.
Oh, on the right. The left looks like an antler. You're right.
Oh, okay.
Good catch.
Okay. Whew.
There's a yucca, kind of thick-leaved, very spiky on the edges, very sharp tip at the point. That's a yucca that Megan is zooming in a little bit on for you. Back in the back looks like maybe a baby saguaro cactus. You can kind of see the ribs coming there. How about this one up front, Megan? It's really pretty orange.
I like this one.
I believe that's a type of honeysuckle. Maybe a Mexican honeysuckle or something of the sort. Kind of see those honeysuckle flowers in there. Bright orange, vibrant flowers against a pretty green leaf. More barrel cactuses there. I think the snake-looking one is a type of cholla. And there are so many different varieties. I think it's a type of cholla. It's long and cylindrical and almost has different shaped spikes coming out.
I like it down here because there's a little one growing.
Oh yeah,
That's cute.
right on top. Almost like a nurse plant going on.
Yeah.
I think the real stringy one back there, Megan, I think it's Mormon tea. Those of y'all that know better than I, let me know. A big ponytail palm is right here in front of us. I like those, they're kind of cool. Sometimes you see them as house plants. And as Megan zooms around the corner here, cactus is not so spiny. And a couple fun ones over here would like to share with you. Almost looks like a brain on the left. It's a type of barrel cactus. And then look at these spines on this little cactus here, as Megan's trying to get around to I think that might be one, a small fish hook barrel cactus has spines in the shape of a fish hook. And let's end on an agave. So that's not enrichment, chuckwallas, but this must be. What's going on here? Chuckwalla races. That is not enrichment. That is not a rock. Stop walking on the rock. That's not a rock. Those chuckwallas were flitting around, and now they're standing on one of the desert tortoises. I don't get it. It's kind of rude. But another one of our open top habitats full of herps. Again, reptiles in this case. Oh, Megan, look at the bird. Just because we talked about birds a second, that's a beautiful shot of a bird. I don't know what you are. Are you a type of starling? More enrichment in this habitat. Sometimes you got to look really hard for some animals. Obviously, the bird is right there. Megan, can you find the desert tortoise? I mean, the desert box turtle? Looking around, looking around.
I see a pile of rocks.
Yes, you're getting warmer. Getting warmer.
So cute. Playful.
There is your desert box turtle. Here in North Carolina, we have the eastern box turtle, desert box turtle found out west. Similar lifestyles, though, just different habitats. A second open top habitat at the North Carolina Zoo. Hello, desert tortoise. Say hi to Pandai, a young Komodo dragon. Some of you may have met Pandai in the past. That'd be kind of cool to share this with you. And then the neat thing about this is that she is with us now. She's been with us for a while now, and she's up high in her habitat. She'll be moving to Asia when Asia opens. And guess what? Her new habitat's not going to look anything like this. Megan, can you show them the climbing structures to the right? As a young Komodo dragon, they climb more than as adults. They need to get away from the adults. So young Komodo dragons will flee into the trees if needed. But then as they get older, they get bigger, and a 10-foot, 8-foot, 11-foot Komodo dragon simply can't climb. So in her new habitat in the Asia space, she won't have need for the climbing structures that we've given them here, or given her here in the desert. Another thing the keepers have to be really aware of as they design habitats for their animals. We say it all the time. It's not just about the diet. It's not just about providing food. You've got to know their lifestyle. There's so much work that goes in to designing the perfect animal habitat for all the animals that make the North Carolina Zoo and the zoo in your backyard home. You really did plants, Megan.
Yeah, but this one's so pretty. Like, look at that bright yellow.
For sure. One of those amazing blooms. That's another one of the fishhook barrel cactuses. And they do have amazing blooms, that's for sure. Those fishhooks on the fishhook barrel cactus, an important mode of protection for them. Kind of makes sense. Come on over here. Oh, hello. White-winged doves flitting all around us. We're going to leave you now. Oh, now we're going to come back. Well, make up your
They're
mind.
very fast. They're hard to get on camera.
If anybody could do it, Megan.
Where are we going?
We have the Colorado river toad, which is really camouflaged and hidden.
Ooh.
They're kind of really hard to see, almost impossible to see. I'll try to describe them to you. They're a real pretty green. Their eyes are huge, but rarely can you see them. They hide so well here at the... What are you doing? I thought we were...
This is a fancy new camera, so it works better than you.
Oh,
Yeah. See? Look.
So yeah, those
Look at
real
her
cool
sleeping.
Colorado River toads. I guess you didn't need the description because you have a beautiful shot here. But I'm going to continue with that description. They are large, large animals. Their pupils are slit horizontally. Very toxic. Nasty toxin found within their bodies, right around back, right behind the head, or right behind the eyes, as a matter of fact.
Action!
No, cut.
Action!
Action.
Yeah, look, she's waking up. Action!
But she's not moving, Megan.
She's watching something.
She is that. Digital friends, how about a sand cat for your morning? Not a kitten, full grown adult. And yeah, not a cat you want to have at your house. Highly aggressive predator.
But they're so cute!
As she looks so cute, right? But yeah, they can take care of themselves very well in the wild. And they live in an extreme habitat. So you can imagine how you have to be able to survive if the desert is your home. They don't need to drink a whole lot. They get a lot of the water they need from the food that they eat. One really cool thing here at the zoo is they're part of a breeding program. So under human care, we're trying to manage the breeding of several different species to ensure that there is an assurance population out there, and so our guests can see them at whatever zoo they're at. So our sand cats have bred in the past, and the kittens have been sent to other zoos to continue the breeding program. But this sand cat is an adult and taking the proverbial cat nap. You knew it was coming.
Okay.
Are you ready to go into the nocturnal hall?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Oh, wait. Can you please show them a sign real quick?
What?
I know it's bright. Hold on.
Oh,
y'all.
wow. Let's adjust to that. What does it say? Oh, no flash photography.
For a couple reasons, digital friends. One, the animals back here are living in a darker habitat.
I guess that means no flashlights, too?
No flashlights.
Okay.
Yep. And we realize that, it's a little harder to see, but that makes it kind of a challenge. And your cameras are great at picking up. Megan does not have a flash on her camera. Your cameras are great about adjusting. Your phone cameras can do this. So you don't need a flash in here. A couple vampire bats. Yep, that's blood. That's blood. Vampire bats, amazing. Have an anticoagulant in their spit.
Look at their little squish noses.
Little squish noses. That helps them detect heat, believe it or not. They can find where the blood is flowing in their prey. Sometimes, usually like a hoofstock of some sort, maybe a cattle, small animals like that. They make a little tiny incision after they can find the blood flowing through the veins and the arteries in the animal. And it's a tiny little cut. They don't put two holes in. They don't suck the blood out. They literally lap the blood because that anticoagulant keeps it from clotting. Vampire bats. What a great shot, Megan. They're one of the only bats that hang out on the ground. They can literally leap from the ground. They can jump up from the ground into a flighted moment. Most other bats have to let go of branches where the vampire bat can literally jump up. No vampire bats in here.
No.
These are...
I see one. Let's
Who'd
see
you
if we
find?
can get him.
Who'd
See
you
if we can
find?
get him on camera.
All right, I'm trusting you.
Oh, right there he is. Look at those eyes. Oh, come back.
Did you see it, digital friends?
Oh, I see your eyes.
One of the smallest lemurs in the world. It's a mouse lemur.
Oh, that's a good shot. Look at him.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my goodness.
Mouse lemur. Can you imagine weighing as much as 2 AA batteries? Oh, comes another one. Nope. Wow, they are so quick.
They are very fast.
Another animal, we want to keep that flash photography down. Their eyes are sensitive to light like that. And so are yours. So if you use the flash, then your eyes aren't going to be as well adjusted in the nocturnal wing at the North Carolina Zoo. So your best bet is to let your eyes adjust, hang out just for a sec, and look for the animals.
See, look what I found.
Who'd you find?
The woilies.
No, you didn't. You did. The woily, or the brush-tailed batong, very kangaroo-esque.
I think this is the best shot I've ever gotten of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of hanging out in the shadows a little bit.
Yeah.
They're really fun. And when they get the zoomies, and they kind of do, oh, looky there. They will run and bounce all through this entire habitat. It's like enjoying breakfast today. There's another animal in this habitat. I don't know if we can ever find it. It hides really well.
Let's zoom out. I see a bunch of rocks.
Little cactus up there. You see the
there's some
cactus?
Yeah. There's a swinging log.
So it's a type of bird, maybe?
No. Maybe? Wait, there's
Any luck?
something.
Nuh-uh. Did you find it?
What? No
No,
way.
there you go.
And he actually moved his head, so we know he's real.
Tawny frogmouth. Doing exactly what tawny frogmouth's supposed to do. Sit very still. Look and observe its habitat, trying to find prey items. Tawny frogmouth. If you've been with us for a while, we were with Keeper Chelsea and went to the avian habitat once. This is the young animal that was hatched here at the zoo. Tawny frogmouth. And the nocturnal wing of the North Carolina Zoo. Megan,
Yes.
I kind of messed up.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention this ridiculously awesome art piece at the beginning of the desert habitat.
I was wondering if you were going to bring that up.
Yeah, so when you come, digital friends, this art piece greets you as you come into the space. And it's got a really cool story. As Megan is showing you here to the back, watch the color as Megan shows you everything within this wonderful mural kind of art piece. You see the cactus in there, you see some lizards, there's our Gila monster. You come on down, but watch what happens now to the color of the art piece. It gets darker. And there's a ringtail, there's some rattlesnake in there, a tarantula. And then as she continues down, it gets lighter again. Any thoughts to what this might represent? Did the idea of a day in the desert resonate with you? A day in the desert through art. So the Magnum Desert experience at the North Carolina Zoo. Outside full of cactus, full of desert species. Inside, hope you enjoyed that little tour of some of the animals that you can find in there. From reptiles and amphibians, mammals, and even some birds. Oh, and don't forget the nocturnal wing. My name is Steve. I'm an educator here at the North Carolina Zoo. Filming today again was
Megan.
Always glad to have her with us. We hope you enjoyed that little tour of one spot within the zoo. Y'all stay safe. Zoo Adventures, third Wednesday of every month at 10 o'clock. We hope to see you again soon. Bye, y'all.